Night had fallen, the city was dim in the flickering yellow lights. Amelia stood on the balcony of her small apartment, the night wind blowing through her messy hair. She looked down at the bustling crowd in the distance, wondering if anyone could understand the feeling of the world suddenly shrinking to just one person. And then that person leaving. A week ago, Jamie had slammed the door to their hearts shut. No clear explanation. Just the empty sentence, "I'm not the right person for you anymore." Those words were like a cold knife, cutting through everything good they had believed in. Amelia had thought that love was strong enough to bind them. She had believed that if someone truly loved them, they would never leave. But Jamie had no reason. No clinging. The room was crammed with pain. Amelia was sick of the echoes of loneliness, of waking up every morning forgetting that her heart had been left behind. One rainy afternoon, Amelia went to the familiar cafe where they first met. She sat at the same table, her cappuccino slowly cooling, and memories flooded back. She remembered Jamie's eyes when he smiled, when he looked at her as if the world consisted of only the two of them. But those memories now sting like daggers. She left the shop with red, puffy eyes. The feeling of emptiness was too great, as if the ground beneath her feet had disappeared. She could no longer find a way out of that sadness. That night, Amelia sat alone at the small table. In front of her was a half-written letter. The handwriting was shaky. "Jamie, if you read this, maybe I would have... she bossed. A tear fell onto the page. Amelia's hand unconsciously touched the ring he had given her. Each time she recalled it, she sank deeper. In a moment of confusion between pain and despair, she opened her phone, looked at the photo of the two of them hugging and smiling brightly. Her heart clenched. Suddenly there was a knock on the door. Amelia jumped. "Amelia. It's me, Jamie. Open the door." She stood rooted to the spot. She was afraid to face him. Afraid that looking into his eyes would rekindle that foolish hope. But the desperate call made her feet move on their own. The door opened a crack, and Jamie stood there, his face full of worry, his eyes filled with regret. "I know I was wrong," Jamie said, his voice choked. "I left because I thought I didn't deserve you. But I can't live without you." Amelia looked at him. Everything she had hoped to hear, he had finally said. But was it too late? "It hurts me, Jamie. You disappeared when I needed you most. How can I trust you again?" Jamie took a step forward, but Amelia backed away. It wasn't just a few feet, it was the line between love and hurt. "I know. But give me a chance to fix it, okay?" Jamie begged. Amelia clenched her fist, where the ring still lay. "I don't know," she said, her voice trembling. "I need time. I need to save myself before I can save this love." Jamie was silent. He understood. He nodded slowly, as if each movement carried pain. "I'll wait," he said, and left. The door closed, but this time it wasn't the end. Amelia returned to the desk, looked at the unfinished letter. She took a pen and crossed out the desperate words. Instead, she wrote, "Jamie, I will learn to love myself again. If we still belong together, I will open this door again." Amelia put the letter in a drawer, the deepest drawer, where she hoped hope would sleep until she was strong again. Outside the window, the night sky was still dark. But somewhere, a small star was beginning to twinkle.